Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Your attention, please. Your attention, please.
And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.
I have something to tell you.
Hey, set off, set off. Hey, set off, set off. Hey, set off, set off.
I dare say it's time.
Hey, set off, whatever will be.
Hey, 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 Donna. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. Dice versus... Dude, coming in on the second comment with request. Dice versus KBA. Maybe. Maybe. What's up? What's up? Donna Vibe. E. That's you. That's you I'm talking about. And Justin. I did not pick a first video. But I think I know what I'm going to do. I wrote down like 6 ideas on the side here. I think I like to start off with something that should be good. Maybe it won't be. I like that enthusiasm vibe. But something somebody requested a long time ago that I forgot about, and honestly didn't see it on the list or anything. It was in my suggested videos. And now it's funny, because that was only 10 minutes ago, and now it's not in my suggested videos. But Polyphia, GOAT, on flamenco guitar. The song is... Why am I... See, this is the weird part about being live, is that, like, I think maybe I shouldn't say anything, man. Because I have to say it all over again. And then it seems weird. Young cover by Felix. We got a lot of shit going on. Let's go ahead and let's get straight into something. Oh, he's got his guitar. Wait, is that for his mics? I'm always curious how everyone has their shit set up. What is that? It just looks like an interface. It's just a rack mount interface going into another interface. How about that? Flamenco. GOAT. Hit the start button. Let's get straight into it. We get an early start. I'm proud of myself because last night I went to bed about 2 hours earlier. I went to bed at like 4:30 a.m. That's early for me. I think if I can get like stronger, like 1 hour stronger, if I can go to bed by 3 in the morning, dude, I think my life would just become this whole different fucking animal, man. What's up, Indonesia? Salamat siang over there, probably about 9:30 in the morning. Let's get straight into it. I'm feeling low-key right now, but you know I'm going to get unlow-key by the end, right? Just kind of how it starts. Facts is that I forgot that this video existed. Someone requested it a long time ago. It sounded cool, like it would be a cool idea. Then I forgot it existed. Then it showed up and suggested, because Polyphia GOAT is actually the first Polyphia song that I heard. I heard Tim Henson on the Jared Dine Shred collab. I was like, that guy. I really like that. I mean, he might be my favorite dude out of all the Jared Dine Shred collab people. It's probably Tim Henson. And they're like, oh, he's in Polyphia, which I'd heard of Polyphia but never checked him out. Then I heard GOAT first. I don't have a reaction to GOAT on the channel because I actually just watched it by myself. And I was like, oh, fuck, this is fucking great. And then I forgot that this whole thing existed. So we're doing it. And I can't imagine, like, how this could possibly be bad, because classical guitar / flamenco, I love which they're different, but they have a lot of similar techniques. And Goat is, well, it's fucking Goat. So let's go. Oh, and how is it already hot? I'm gonna pretend that I'm not sweating. I'm gonna pretend that I like my hair like that. I don't. You know me, I want that little bit of ambiance hanging out. Alright, let's do it. Goat, flamenco, guitar. But he's fucking with his interface, and I'm like, how has he got his guitar set up, though? Whatever, we're gonna find out. Let's go. Oh, nice harmonics. Okay, already he's a bad motherfucker. His stretches and his shifting is on point. Whoever this guy is I already can tell he's extremely stupidly good at guitar. And he's actually playing like a flamenco player in the sense he's using the cross-legged stance. Which, if you haven't played that way, is kind of weird to get used to. But flamenco players all over the world do that. I don't. I mean, I try. But then after like 5 minutes, I can't do it. And he also had some strings in there. He put some of the back synth parts as actual strings. Okay, this dude is fucking... That's how much you can tell in like 8 seconds. This dude is fucking on point. Let me back up. He's doing all these things that I've mentioned in other videos where you think I'm full of shit, but he's actually doing them all. So hold up, let's back up. We're going to talk about some classical guitar. Hey, you're like, I thought we were reacting to stuff. We are reacting. I'm reacting to how fucking good he is a guitar player. I just have to. So watch. Hold up. Look at his pinky on his picking hand, on his fretting hand. I've said many, many, many times that you don't have to have a proper hand shape to play phenomenally well. But something that is never accidental is when you keep your hand parallel to the fretboard and you have a nice curve on your pinky, because your pinky is your shortest digit. So if you move away from the fretboard or you tilt your hand, you will end up with this straight little pinky erection on both hands. You can have it on both hands, but on the fretting board you can have that. But look at his pinky. Nice and curved, son, like right there. And then also look at his picking hand. His picking hand, nice curved fingers. I kind of like to tell people, hold your hand up in the air and imagine you were holding a tennis ball. Tennis ball is a little big for the example, but whatever. Imagine holding a tennis ball, and now look at what your hand would look like holding a tennis ball. And when you're playing, your hand should look like that. And he looks like he's got a little tennis ball in his hand. Nice pinky shit. This dude is on point. This guy, it's the first time I've ever heard this guy. I bet you he is a bad motherfucker, dude. He's too on point. Ooh, no, hold up. It's basically the equivalent of sweep picking, but we don't call it sweep picking because we're not picking. But when you rolled your digits in a row, like it's usually, sometimes you might drag your thumb so you can have 5 notes in a row. But when you move this quickly, four fingers, because fuck your pinky, thumb, index, middle, ring, you can really roll across the strings very quickly. Oh, let's put on another technique. Right there. You might not see it. You might not notice it if you're not a fingerstyle player. He's playing just his upper 3 digits, index, middle, ring, but his thumb is actually on the 6th string. He's holding it as a counterbalance, because you can use the weight of your finger against your bass string on string 6 or 5. I mean, you could possibly, maybe do it on 4 or 3, but it's really typical on string 6 or 5. He's actually anchoring his picking hand on string 6 or 5, and then you can use it as a counterbalance to pluck hard as fuck against the strings. Dude's good. And, oh, let's look. He's so good. Let's point out some more shit. Right there. Now look at this big ass stretch that he's doing. Yes, the fact that he's stretching means he's awesome, because to play a big ass stretch in time is pretty dope. Looks like he's going from the 12th fret to the 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. Is his pinky on the 19th fret? Does he have 19 frets or 18 frets on there? He's basically going between 12 and 18 or 12 and 19. But that's not the part I'm talking about. It is, but it's not. It is, but it's not, because he's playing with a standard classical guitar that doesn't have a cutaway. So when he goes to stretch, not only does he have to stretch, but he has to rotate his entire fretting hand. He has to rotate it forward because there's no cutaway in the guitar. So he has to rotate his hand forward and reach over the top of the guitar in order to get that stretch. If you have a cutaway or you play electric or something, you just shift up like you normally would, but the guitar's in the way. Most of these guitars, the body starts around the 12th fret. So right where his index finger is, you can see he's having to reach forward with his thumb and reach over the top of the guitar. And okay, and naysayers may be like, well, why do that? Why not just get a cutaway? Cutaway guitars don't sound as good. Because if you have a stereo, right? You got a stereo. You got maybe an MP3 player, an iPod. You got something, and then you need to listen to it. So what determines how good it sounds? Your headphones or your speakers. I'm pointing back there, but my actual speaker's over here. But whatever, because you need to wait for the sound to get out, and the way it comes out is through your headphones or your speakers, which are both actually speakers. These are just smaller speakers for your ears. Speakers are bigger speakers for your room. But when you're playing a guitar, the speaker box is the guitar. The guitar itself is the thing that is vibrating the air and sending it out. So when you have a cutaway guitar, you're actually sacrificing the amount of air and volume that can move through the instrument. They just don't sound as good. So most everyone who is kind of a badass is not going to use a cutaway. Unless they're doing something like super electric on stage in front of like a shitload of people, because like, it's kind of different. Again, this is a better shot. Last time you couldn't really see it, so let's back up. The camera's going to cut. I only backed up 5 seconds. The camera's going to cut looking down the neck, but focus on his picking hand, and you'll notice that even though he's not going super fast, you'll still see that he's actually anchoring his picking hand on that 6th string the whole time. Right here. And then he moves it. Oh, those rasgados are fucking awesome. They're way better than mine. I've been jealous of rasgados my whole life. He's actually a flamenco guitarist. One of the biggest there's a couple of techniques in flamenco land that fakers can't do. I am a faker when it comes to flamenco, and those rasgados, like I could do a quick one, but he's doing like 7 notes, 6 note, 8 notes rasgados, and they're just flawless. I want to hear him again. Hold on. Right there. So he's doing like basically 2 sets of 16ths, but they sound like fucking machine gun fire. God, he's good. This guy's fucking awesome. Again. what? Okay, also a secret. This maybe not like a secret, but it's like kind of a secret, but it's not really a secret. Is that if you can play fingerstyle guitar at a high level, you can learn to play bass very well, very quickly, because a lot of the sound of bass is really coming from groove and rhythm, which is really mental, not physical. And then your ability to play with your fingers and mute notes, control notes, get a certain type of rhythm going. So you have to hear the rhythm in your head, know how a groove feels, but then be able to execute it with your picking hand. The left hand on a lot of bass stuff, comparatively speaking, is not really that hard compared to high-level electric or high-level classical or flamenco. The left hand is not really the hard part. It's the groove, the feeling, and the right hand. And classical and flamenco guitar just have the fucking hardest right hand ever. Of course, you get some weird shit like the double thumb shit like Victor Wooten, Tosin Abasi would do. But outside of that, slap pop, not that big of a deal. And finger speed, we're faster. Sorry. We're faster, though, on classical and flamenco than damn near most bassists. And it's actually easier to play fast on bass than it is on guitar, because the thickness of the strings actually makes it easier. You'd think it would make it harder, but it makes it easier because the resistance of the strings makes it easier to pop your fingers off of them and move quickly. Facts. Oh, the cheat for that. The cheat code. The cheat code. When I said, okay, on bass, it's like easier to play fast than it is on guitar. You can use the same cheat code on both. If you need to be like 5% faster than maybe you are, and you're willing to sacrifice some tone, you can move towards the bridge. Jaco Pastorius mentioned this in one of his lessons as well, is that if you move towards the bridge, the strings are tighter at the bridge than they are over the sound hole or over your pickups, and having a little more stiffness in the strings makes it easier to play faster, but your sound might suffer. So you can always move towards the stiffness of your instrument if you need a little extra pow, 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 pow. But your tone will suffer. Fucking awesome. Wait, so he's stacking some sounds from earlier. Interesting. That dude is fucking on point. One of the few videos ever where I have not one single negative thing to say. I have nothing but just positive. I think his arrangement is fucking fantastic. And he went above and beyond. Not only did he make an arrangement that was great and encapsulated the entire feel of the piece, he went above and beyond. He did some bass work. He did some harmonies on the guitar. He didn't need to do that. He could have made the video, 1 minute long, 1 minute and a half, and he could have just repeated the same section or something, and it would have still been astounding. But he knew what he's capable of doing, so he kept pushing the envelope. And even though we all, I think, as audience members would have been very satisfied, he just kept pushing and pushing and pushing and stacking and stacking. And then not only did he stack it, but he executed every time. Every single idea he had, he nailed. So he went big, he thought big, and he clobbered it. He just fucking destroyed it. 10 out of 10, a absolutely perfect performance. And even subtle things that sometimes people get mad at me about, which is like if someone sounds good, when I talk about technique, because it helped me. Talking about technique helped me with my hands and seeing like what my deficiencies are and trying to get better. And so not only did he play it and kill it, but his technique was fucking phenomenal. Composition was great, execution was great, his vision was great, and his technical ability on both his plucking hand and his fretting hand, exceptional. And he also didn't sacrifice on his guitar. He could have played an easier to play guitar. He didn't. He played a harder to play instrument and just killed it. I don't know who that guy is, but he's a fucking savage. I guarantee you if he's got more videos, he is a fucking beast. Beast, 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 beast. It's very rare when you're watching guitar players to not see something that's weird. A little something that's not quite right. And that guy, holy fuck. And he didn't do anything insane. He didn't do like two-hand tapping shit or play the guitar behind his back. He played the guitar in an absolutely traditional manner. He did play it like in a traditional flamenco way. He was just flawless. That is a bad motherfucker, dude. Robert Svard? I don't know how to say your last name, Svard, Robert Svard, but you are a bad man. That's one of these dudes. If he were offered to teach you guitar for $100 an hour, you should take as many lessons as he would give you, because that is a fucking deal. Like, who's worth $100 an hour? That guy's worth $100 an hour. Now, if you don't work hard, it's not going to be worth the money. Because the whole difference between him and someone who sucks is he can actually tell you how to do stuff. But if you don't work, you're not going to be able to do it. So if you're ready to work your teeth off, I don't know if he offers lessons, but if his lessons are, $50 a half hour, 60 a half hour, I would 100% jump on that. I think that's a great deal. And that being said, I'm thinking like, fuck, I might just want to, like, if he has lessons, I would pay him $60 for 30 minutes of just Rasguiato training. Just one technique, just the Rasguiatos. Just that. Like, dude, talk to me for 30 minutes about how you set that up, how you practice it, what are some exercises. I would 100% give him $60 for 30 minutes of his time to just elaborate his approach on that, because his execution is fucking dope. It's fucking amazing. That's a reaction. I'm glad we started with this. Puts me in a really good mood. Fucking out. What's up, Chatbox? Nicole, wait, why is my thing not working past here? I've seen some Marcin Przjelik or whatever, and I've reacted to his stuff. He is great. He is great, and I don't think people would believe this, though. I've seen 2 or 3 of his videos. I don't think they believe it. That's harder. What that guy did is harder. It doesn't sound... If you're looking for pure speed and shit, then you won't think it's harder. But the versatility and all the things he did... that is harder. Not that it's all about hardness, it's about how cool things fucking sound. But that shit, like, I'm saying, this one technique, one single thing he used in the song for maybe 10 seconds, you might spend fucking 6 or 7 years training just that one thing that he did for 10 seconds. This guy has been on this shit for a long time, and he's worked his face off, like, to an nth degree. It's one of these fucking comments over here. You are, like, going all crazy back in this place. Okay, you guys have officially lost your mind. It's awesome that you're having so much fun in the chat while I just do my own thing. Yeah, no pressure today. Whatever I get done, I get done. I'm excited. Like, I'm just proud that last night I went to bed at a good time, and tonight I'm gonna try to go to bed at a good... Oh, for me, that's like 4:30 in the morning is a good time. But it's only like 11. So I'm gonna take a short break. Because I can. And I want to. And that's the best combination ever, is I want to when I can. I don't need to go to bed. You need to go to bed. No, you need to go to bed, not me. I got a couple hours left in me. Okay, let's turn on something for you. I don't know any of these songs. I'm just being real. I don't know any of these songs I'm turning on for you. It's like a random playlist. I hope it doesn't suck.
너를 처음 본 이후 모든 사소한 이유는 필요 없어진 feeling 조의 100분위까지 느껴지는 magic 섬세한 1 minute 내 모든 신경이 전부 건네서 너를 알기를 원해 낯설고 미묘한 작은 떨림마저 전부 다 전해지네 Stop, baby don't stop 멈추지 마, baby don't stop 너만 알아볼 특별한 그 sound 특별한 지금 baby don't stop Stop, baby don't stop 정말 너는 의미로운 sign 하나하나 다 완벽한 그 sign 아름다워 so baby don't stop yeah. Play, 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 play I play in the purse Stay, clay, sketch, dirt, dog I'm gonna need your body Let's go Get to running, clutter 따뜻한 색감을 너로 뺏을 거야 All day, holding 꽉 잡아줘 나 Baby don't stop Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on Baby don't stop 여부도 없이 시들던 꽃도 되살리는 물시간 알아 감각에 몸을 맡겨 번져가는 눈빛에 의지와 공통점 좁은 우리 두 사이에 높아져만 가는 긴장감 I feel so right 아득한 만큼 더욱 달콤한 Baby don't stop Don't stop 멈추지 마 Baby don't stop no. 나만 알아볼 특별한 그 sound Don't stop 덕분인 지금 Baby don't stop Stop Gonna get there 너를 놓친 일은 어찌 gonna get there Gonna get there 조금 멈춘 일은 어찌 gonna get there Stop Baby don't stop Lost Stare Fly around my suit Stop Eyes Dive Touch Baby don't stop Baby Baby I just feel so right Baby I just feel so nice 가장 완벽한 그 sign Oh baby give it to me Baby don't stop don't stop 멈추지 마 Baby don't stop 나만 알아볼 특별한 그 sign 불버린 지금 Baby don't stop Fly 빠르게 날아가 너에게 닿을 거야 미야 건너편 하늘의 기술도 계속해 찾을 거야 No just get yourself right now Yeah let's go Come and say go go Gonna get there 너를 놓친 일은 없이 gonna get there Gonna get there 절대 멈춘 일은 없이 gonna get there Beatbox 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 룰라 beatbox 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 룰라 beatbox Stop baby don't stop 모르게 되며 가오가 오면 가만 같은 금에 우리 맞을 수 없는 걸 맺지 너도 알지 우린 알고 있지 더 가까워진 건 소리보다 더 큰 건 나는 참을 수 없어 난 깨버리지 난 깨버리지 내가 손대면 뭐든지 지게 돼 나의 온기 끝에 닿는 순간 빠진 느낌 yeah. I know you want 내게 가까이 다봐 더 어디서 Don't you know I'm a 내가 너를 끄는 boss Don't you know I'm a 내가 너를 움직인 player Don't you know I'm a 내가 너를 끄는 boss Don't you know I'm a Don't you know I'm a Don't you know I'm a 내가 너를 끄는 boss Don't you know I'm a 내가 너를 움직인
What? You heard NCT as well? What? What? Hold up. I didn't know you were listening to that. I thought it was separate. You're listening to what I was listening to, which usually doesn't work. That you were listening to NCT Boss, which I fucking love, which is why I turned it on for myself to listen to. Where did I put my charging pack? Son of a bitch. Well, I hope they're charged up. Is that NCT? I thought it's NCT. It is you. I thought it was actually NCT 127. My bad. Yeah, that song's fucking awesome. It's great, as you just heard. Maybe you don't like it. I fucking love it. I've heard that song 300 times. It's in my go-to. That, Simon Says, Regular. What? Okay. What are we gonna do next? What was that beatbox you said to do? Dice versus KPA? When I hear verses, you know what I think? When I used to hear verses, I always thought rap. Now when I hear verses, I think 37-minute long video. Let's see, Dice versus KPA. And it is 15 minutes though. Oh. Yeah. Okay, you see the difference? This video up here is 15 minutes long, and there's a guy reacting to it, and it's 18 minutes long. That means he didn't react. Y'all think he didn't react, but this was his react. I don't have to watch his reaction. If the original video is 15 minutes, and his reaction video is 18 minutes, then I know this is his video. I'm positive. That's the only thing you can do for a 15-minute video and have it only be 2.5 minutes longer than the actual video. Actually, you know what? We're going to do that. Then maybe we'll do the actual video part of it. I don't know. Let's do that. I'm going to redo what I just said. I probably can't do it the same way because it was improvised, because it was real. Unlike probably this dude's reaction. Sorry, dude, I'm about to troll on. Sorry, but, you know. Facts. So hold up. This is my first time, I think, straight up trolling on somebody. Someone else's video. KBA versus Dice. And we're going to find out how right I am. I'm not going to watch this fucking video. We're going to fast forward through that shit. Start recording. Start recording. Let's get an intro up in this bitch. Oh, KBA versus Dice is what you think is happening, and it kind of is, but probably not the way you're thinking. I looked at the original video, and it's 15 and a half minutes long. And I talk a lot. I'm already talking a lot, right? That proves that I'm not lying. I talk a lot. I'm already talking more than maybe you expected. But this dude here, whoever this is, his video is 18 minutes long, and he reacted to a 15 and a half minute long video. Do the math, that is 2.5 minutes longer than the actual video. So if he has an intro at all, 30-second intro, then his actual reaction is only 2 minutes longer than the entire video, which means he can't speak, which means he must fall into those reactors that I don't care for. Sorry, dude. Maybe you're a great guy, and maybe your channel is awesome. I've never seen you. I don't know. And I'm not really going to watch you now. I'm just going to fast forward. But as I just told the people who are live, because we are filming live, I said that if your reaction to video, if you're taking a video that's 15 minutes long and you only add 2 minutes of content to it, that means the only thing you can do is the I don't know what's going on look, but it's grooving. So you're like, and then you're like, oh my God, it's way better than I thought look. So you go from head bobbing to, oh, this is dope. So you go from, and then you can't just stay there because you have like 15 minutes of time to fill. And so you go from head bobbing to this is dope to you look at the camera like, do you guys see how dope this is? And then you have to like make big giant gestures like this is the 1930s and we're on stage. So you go like this. You're like, but you can't say anything because your video is only 2 minutes longer. So you don't actually say what it is that you're reacting to. You're not actually talking probably about the part that's like super cool and dope. It's so dope that you lose your mind and you grab your headphones and you're just like, and your eyes are like way bigger than they ever would be in person. Like if I was talking to you in person, I was like, dog, I bought this cool car. And you were like, no way. That's like not real. That's like not how people actually react in real life. So yeah, I'm kind of calling bullshit on your reaction. It could be true. Maybe you're that guy. Maybe if I knew you in real life, you'd be like the type of guy when I was like, hey man, bread's on sale at Kroger. It's like 20 cents off. And he's like, 20 cents off, dog? I'm going to go buy 100 loaves. I'm going to save $20. Maybe he's that guy. He could be that guy. We know people like that. Well, I mean, I don't actually know anyone like that, but I know people that are kind of over the top like that. So maybe that's him. Again, case in point. We are 3 minutes into this. There's already 3 minutes in this video that can't be in his video because his video is not 3 minutes longer than the original. I haven't even turned on the fucking video yet. So here, I don't really want to like blow the reaction. So like, let's skip through this. It's okay. All right, he has a 23-second intro of nothing. Okay.
What?
He's upside down. He's talking. He's still talking. He's still talking. It took him 1 minute and 24 seconds to get to the song, but the reaction is only 2.5 minutes longer than normal, which means his entire reaction is only 1 minute and 16 seconds of added content. Do you work for EA Sports, dog? Do you work for Madden? Do I even have to hit play? Can I just like scroll through his face? I'm very calm. I'm so calm. He didn't turn it on yet, did he? Oh, no, that's the thing. So he's calm. He's calm. Oh, there's the face. Oh, shit, that's just dope. Whatever I just heard, it's dope, son. Oh, it's dope. But I got a lot of time to fill. I'm smiling. Oh, I'm looking. I'm like, yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah. That's that face. Yeah, that's pretty good, man. We're back to angry. Oh, there's the look. Y'all hearing this shit right here? That's that look. I'm dissecting. I don't have to hit play because I just know the faces. Ooh, I didn't do this earlier, so now I'm doing it now. Yeah. Angry face, big eyes. Angry. So we have angry face, big eyes. Slay him with the fist. Oh, hands up. Is he clapping? I clap too. But I mean, Big eyes, big eyes, big eyes, big eyes. Eyes, eyes, eyes. Ooh. Frown. Eyes, 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 eyes. Oh, there was. Oh, y'all motherfuckers see what I see. Oh my God, this is a reaction channel, and I'm reacting so big. It's gonna be huge. I know some people, and they say I have the hugest, maybe the bestest, most hugest reactions in the whole world. I don't think I have to fast forward the whole video because I think it's gonna be 12 minutes of that. Yeah, see, it's basically all that. Oh, he did do the Thriller pose. We got Thriller going on. And we click, 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 click. Oh, sorry. Open eyes. Ooh, furrowed brow. Open eyes, open eyes. Oh, 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 oh. Face up, looking down. Could this be something dope? It could be. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, we're back to, oh, yeah, it's that thing. That thing that's so dope that I won't give it words. We're mostly through his reaction. And is it all? Oh, there it is. There it is. You got to have the hands come up. I mean, you didn't do that. Hands come up. You got to grab your earphones or your headband or just, I don't even believe what's happening here, son. I don't even believe it, dog. I don't even understand. It's called the Online World Beatbox Champs 2020. Okay, so online, we're all online, but it's world champs. I would assume that there's something in there that would make you go, wow, what? What else is going on here? This is like a silent reaction. This is my favorite. Oh, he's at the end. Now he's going to clap. Nope, he's still not at the end. Oh. And then eyes back here. So we got eyes here and eyes back here. See, what I love is people come to my channel and they're like, why aren't you more like this guy? There's nothing I can say that is not judgmental as fuck. It's because I have 2,000 videos. And if I made 2,000 videos where I did you guys would be like, oh, this channel is obviously fake because he has 1,800 videos where he makes the same facial expression, but he does not have 1,800. I don't know how many videos he's got. I guarantee you it's nowhere near 1,800. So he thinks this is working. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working, man. I have your sound off, and I know this is not real. I love you though. Respect to you for like putting out your own channel and getting your own thing going on here, but don't play into that stereotype, man. Don't become what people expect you to be. Be yourself, man. The video is 15 minutes long. You swear to God you didn't want to pause the video in the middle and get a sandwich? There's no point in the middle of the video where you didn't want to make a face and you just wanted to be like, I could use a snack or a shot or a cigarette. Or someone just texted me. I wonder what they just said. But no, you was focused for 15 minutes. Dude, I don't believe it. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. But that's his reaction. I don't know what's going on over there. And what am I telling you about the reaction? Let's turn on some of the video. We're 9 minutes in. I still haven't heard anything. And what did I tell you? Sorry, I didn't tell you at the beginning. I told the live people before at the beginning. Is I said I looked at a 15-minute video and I was like, I don't know, man. I kind of don't care how good they are. I'm not really down to listen for that long. But let's listen to some of it. We'll find out how fucking dope it is. If it is the dopest shit on earth, we will probably listen to the whole video, but I doubt it. Just, I don't think so. What would be funny, at some point in time, I'll forget to do this because like the alcohol's kicking in right now. But what would be funny is if I did reaction faces during my intro. Like I just did all the faces everyone else does, but before the music even starts. Like, hey, we're doing beatbox today. And it's gonna be, oh my God, it's gonna be good. You just like throw it in randomly like it's fucking some scripted ass shit. Good luck to you though. Become a pro reacts. I'm sending people to your channel. They're gonna probably check you out just because like I'm roasting you over here. See, that's love, man. I'm sending people your way. You think I'm judgmental. I'm sending people your way. They can check you out now. I didn't know who you are. They might know who you are now. Okay, here's the actual 15.5 minute. Fuck this. I don't have any interest in watching for 15.5 minutes. Hey, but the world's a free place. I can cut this bitch into 5 segments. I can do like I did the Bear Wham thing. I could do like 1 segment today and like the other segments 3 months from now. No one can stop me. I mean, except for the bans. They did ban me for a week one time. Now we don't need an actual intro. We can just roll into the fucking song. Let's go. Songs. The battle. World Beatbox. Battle.
Beatbox community. One of these gentlemen are going to be moving on to the next round. South Korea versus Denmark. Dice versus KBA. Starting on KBA, because Dice won the coin toss. You already know what to do. I say the 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1. KBA, it's on you in 3.
See, I can tell you my face. My face right now is like, I'm wondering whether or not there's latency. Like, I'm wondering whether or not I'm not making a face because of what I'm hearing. Like, oh, that's dope. I'm making a face because I'm like, wait, is it in real time or is it like a 5-second delay? Like, on this stream, there's a 5-second delay. In fact, we'll measure it. I'm going to say a number between 1 and 10. As soon as I say it, you hit it. And we'll count between then and there. The number is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 seconds. That's pretty funny. The number was 8. There's an 8-second delay. So I'm curious if there's a delay on him to us. That actually doesn't look like there's a delay at all. I have to make the most out of what's going on, which is, I think if you recommended a horror movie to me and I wasn't really interested in it, but I was like, you said it was dope, so let me turn it on, and this was going on during the opening credits, perfect. But like us just stared at someone in the room, it's kind of a weird, you know, eyes matter. What you can see matters. So it's little, it sounds like horror movie credits. But yet everyone's like all well lit and happy. But it sounds dark. Oh, sorry. I forgot to react inappropriately. Hold on. Sorry. I have something in my teeth. Got it. See, this is the appropriate face. Oh, hey, he's got a groove now. That's nice that he put a groove in here. In the beginning, there was no groove. That's nice that there's a groove. The fuck is next, dog? Because this is just a groove. Look at our other brother over there. Dice is like, I'm trying to be supportive and happy, but he's like fucking bored also. He's like, oh, what the fuck is going on here? That's maybe the realest reaction is, let's just take him, his cut frame, and that is the reaction to KBA. That is the realest reaction on planet Earth, because he's just waiting for his turn. I'm actually going to write that down. Dice, I might steal your image and fucking likeness and try to make money off of it. Dice reaction. And I assume that there's going to be a KBA reaction.
How you guys feeling?
How are you... That's a long time to wait to ask us how we're feeling. Now I feel fucking distracted, man. I thought you're making like a fucking song here. Why didn't you ask me that in the beginning? Wait, why is no one doing this shit? Is that part just not happened? Did you forget the button that made it loud? Because it just got loud. That's pretty dope. Even Dice recognizes that. He's like, oh yeah, my competition, that shit's dope. Okay, so appropriate versus inappropriate reaction. This is called censorship, I guess. This is actually dope. This is actually very dope. But there's no place you will ever find me, ever. No state of mind ever where I'd be like, wow, shit's dope. No, this is like dope. Feds, don't come and get me. There's no bong here. There's no weed here. Don't come and get me. This is a hypothetical, okay? But I'm saying this is dope as in like, if I was a guy who took giant massive bong rips, I would take a giant massive bong rip to that section and then just sink into the couch, and my groove would be my one arm in the air doing this. You know that, where you just like sink into it, you sink into the couch, you sink into the chair, and you're like, oh, shit's fucking... Sorry, you have to fill your lungs up first. Shit's dope, man. That shit right there, dog. That shit's good. It's that jam. Time. Am I allowed to do that? Because I want to do that.
Time.
Okay, I wasn't far off, like 8 seconds. Is everything 8 today?
Jeez. Right there live. KVA starting off with a smash. Going to Japan. Dice, it's on you. You already know what to do. I say the 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1. Crowd starting in.
Cyan's getting specific in the comments. Sorry, there's someone live here going, you actually freaked out once and only once when you watched Inky. Your statement is false. I freaked out like 400 fucking times. You're just cherry picking. You're cherry picking. I have freaked out and lost my mind zillions of times on lots of videos. Just not the ones you've watched. Like Exotempo, the first K-pop song that I ever heard that I really fucking liked. I lost my fucking mind on that song. Weren't you quoting that one? Because you don't watch K-pop. You didn't go back and watch my video from November 2018 where I lost my mind and became a K-pop fan. You don't know that video. Maybe there's others you don't know. How about when I was playing Rocket League on Twitch 2 days ago and cussed out every fucking human being that exists? I lost my mind on that shit.
3.
I already am feeling him because he's bouncing to the underlying rhythm of the track that he's creating. He already feels the groove that he hasn't hit us with yet. He's just hitting those piano samples and transposing them up and down, pitch shifting them up and down. But he's actually keeping the groove right now. Whenever someone does that, it makes me feel like they're going to kick me right in the fucking face because they're hearing how it all goes together. Good start. That's a good start. Where the fuck are those chords from? You're allowed to have some like pre-recorded loops in your loop station thing, right? That sounds awesome, but like, where did it come from? Hey, hold on. We got a new subscriber. Adrian Lee is in here saying, "My first time see you online. Sorry about this. This shit's not good for you. You're a new subscriber. Thanks, but not good for you." And then you said after that, "I just subscribed to you." Well, that's kind of it's redundant. If you're a new subscriber, you just subscribed to me. So now you're just kind of just typing to type, dog. You're kind of like the first guy. Just doing things to do it. Back to Dice. Oh, he's doing the expression pedal with his hand. That's dope.
Roger that. Roger that. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
That is fucking hot. Why the other guy look so angry? Why do you look so mad, dude? That is the worst competition face. Dice, sorry. Dice, you're fucking killing it, dog. I wish I could be talking about you, but you have this other dude who's not even mean mugging. He's like, I don't even know that. There's a face for that. What is that face? It's not the I lost face. It is like a... I'm gonna make up something stupid. Right? It could be a movie. It could be real life. But imagine you had a crush. You had your crush, like your big crush or whatever. I don't know what they're into. Let's say they're into dope fucking jackets. And so you are hanging around them and you see what they're posting online or whatever and who they're talking about or whatever. And you figure out they love this one jacket. I would never recommend this. Don't buy love. Don't do it. It's a trap. It's a trap. But let's say you thought, I'm going to blow them out of the water. I'm going to go get this jacket that they love. And then you bring it to them. You got this little package because you can't just hand it to them. You want to see them open it and be like, oh my God, oh my God. And then, you know, your crush opens it and they pull it out and they go, it's red. My favorite color is blue. That's his face. That's his face. Where he's like, I've been planning this shit for weeks and it's the wrong color? Meh. Meh. Am I lying? Look at his face. Am I lying? Look at that face. He doesn't know if he hates himself or Dice more. He can't tell. Yes. Okay, I will say the second half, I like the intro of that grimy bass coming in, but I think just the overall composition is just badass. But he's not really developing it at this point. He just kind of subbed out one layer for another. But good on him because the entire structure is really good. So if you take something that's dope and you just replace something, at least it's still dope. But if I guess if we're judging you, you didn't really grow the composition at the end here. Good for you. You annihilated the guy over there on the other side. Whatever he's going to do. He lost that part of it.
Yo, time! Ooh la 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 la! With the response, round 2, going back to KBA. Ladies and gentlemen, I say the 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1. Let's go in 3!
Yeah, you can loop with second device, but can you loop without second device?
Oh, hey, I'm talking shit. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't talk. Talking shit is an art form, number one. So it should be pretty funny if you're talking shit. You want people to laugh when you talk shit at someone else. You even want your opponent to laugh. You want your burn to be so good that they can't deal with it. 2, you don't want to start off losing and then talk shit, because it's like, dude, we just watched you. You actually seem bitter now. Bitter makes me think you're unprepared. It makes me think that you don't have any confidence in yourself and you're trying to restore confidence by talking shit, but your talking shit wasn't funny and you weren't good earlier. Now I think your second set's probably fucking worse than your first set. And now here's the thing that's fucked up. You put that in my head. I haven't heard your second set. You've actually poisoned me to your music before you started. Some people gotta learn. I will say both of his tracks sound like someone stalking their girlfriend looking at a window from outside. It's like subtitles. She broke my heart 3 years ago. Last week I found her. You see the one like lit window on like a dark apartment and he's like coming through the bushes. Both of his songs sound like that. Right? All the friends are going, call 911 now. The beatbox is coming from inside the house. Sorry, I'm laughing. That's an old joke, but I love it. Just made me laugh because it's appropriate. He took it up one more level. Sorry, dude, you're getting roasted today. He took it up one level. He like snuck in the house. She's like, oh my god. She's trying not to freak out. Steven, how have you been, man? How you been? He's like, I wrote you a poem. I like that bass. I don't like the life expectancy of his girlfriend. Dice is like, I'm gonna go take a break. Y'all be right back. Let me know when I get finished killing this dude. Let me know when my time's up. I think Dice just didn't want to laugh on camera. So he did one of these. What the fuck did that guy just do? Oh my god. Dude, fucking dude. Oh my god. This guy? Like, what is he doing? Now he's playing along with it. He's like, yeah, dude, your fucking track is dope. Your track is like really fucking... If you lose, people just don't understand how good you are. You're fucking dead, dog. You're so dead. Look at him! Dice is upselling it. Okay, now let's be fair. It does actually sound very good. I think it's just knowing your audience and time and place. It'll be funny if he wins or something. I'm kind of over that shit. But I think it's like you gotta kind of understand the visual representation versus the competition versus what's going on here. I think as just a regular composition, or if everyone was going for something dark, if your competitor was also dark, then you could really be outshining them by how great your dark shit is. But I think when we're just looking at how people build things, and the ability to groove to it and immediately relate to it, I think Dice is fucking kicking you in the dick. Now, I don't know which one's harder. That's why I'm not a beatbox judge. That's like one of 20 reasons I'm not a beatbox judge. But yeah, I think you killed something that maybe we're not looking for. Even Dice can't keep the straight up now. He's like, I wove my arms for like 30 seconds, dog. I'm tired. Oh, he's got that drop the mic face. Now what you gonna do? Not realizing that what he did earlier is kind of already better than both of your two combined, but at least you're like mean mugging. You know, yeah, now what you gonna do, motherfucker? Yeah. He's thinking, like, maybe Dice is just gonna forfeit. I'd forfeit if I was Dice. I'd be like, I'm done. What do they do in, like, Congress in the States? Like, I give my time. There's a word for it. Like, I give my time to the other senator from Vermont or something. Where he's like, Dice is like, fuck it, dude, I give up. You can have the time for my set. You can have 3 sets. I give up. His face is like that. It's like, you're kind of overconfident, man. Even if you win, your face is overconfident. Very much so.
Yo, time! Ish? Yo, this is a crazy battle right here.
He's like immediately scrolling on his computer. He's like, how do I put out the fire that I created with my beats? Like, I'm gonna make sure that this is all safe. How do I... That's what he's doing right now. He's like, and cheap caskets for small people. A kid, I don't want him to go. You know what? His parents can't afford the funeral. Small caskets. That's what he's that confident.
Dice, it's back on you. Round 2. You already know what to do. I say the 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1. Starting in 3.
Yeah, you check your fucking messages over there, dick face. You can't even, like, lose respectfully. What happened to all the sound? Did I, like, break the sound somehow by talking shit? Oh, he was getting it lined up. Okay. Sorry, it came to me so quick, I just have to do it now. I wasn't sure what KBA stood for. Now I realize. Killed by Asian. That's fast, dude! That's fast! And fucking accurate. It's like kind of my proudest moment of the whole thing. It's probably not my funniest, but it's my proudest moment. Like, I can't believe it that it works out that way. He has to change his fucking name. It's over, man.
Getting stronger every day. Getting stronger every day.
Now KBA's like, what's that like? What's it like to get stronger every day? This is some bullshit. This kid's like half my size and he's getting stronger every day. His beats are dope. This is fucking not cool, man. I'm so unhappy with this. I'm imagining Soup. Soup says in the comments that I've reacted to this track before. It's the same track as he makes now. I'm assuming I thought it was fucking dope when it happened the first time. Because I don't lie to y'all. I might be sober versus drunk. I'm sure I thought it was fucking as dope as it is now.
Getting stronger every day. Getting stronger every day.
Oh, Grenade's back! Oh, he just kept the A's in there. Those little off-hit A's were awesome. I can't. We're gonna beat this dead horse into the ground because he's just giving me too many things to do. Watch KBA for a second. See that face? He's like, wait. Apparently you guys are hearing dope shit. Is it just me? I don't hear it. Did I say it sounded like gunshots last time? I don't know if I said that, but that's where it's like I'm smacking you up, bitch. Also, if I've heard it before, then I don't have to finish it, and it's the end of the set, and it's already fucking dope. I already know who the winner is in my soul, in my heart, you know? I know who the winner is. I don't know who the actual winner is. But I know who the actual winner is. Oh, Hammer Dwarf just said it's like a small horse in the hallway. I stand fucking corrected. That actually sounds way more like... Yeah, it does sound like a small horse in a hallway. God damn, dude. That's really good. That's good. That's fucking excellent. And whatever. No one's made it this long in the video. There's only 2 people who've made it this long in the video. 3 people who've made this long in the video. People that just really like me or Beatbox, so they just stay, because they're like, fuck it, I'll just stay. People that really, really hate me, and so they want to hear everything I say so they can go to the comments and fillet me. And people who have passed out or left the room and left the computer running. That's it. So, like, I'm going to go ahead and go through this, because they told me I already heard this. It does sound familiar. I think it's dope, and I'm going to just, I talked enough. It's like an hour. This is an hour-long reaction. It's like 40 minutes, but whatever. Who gives a fuck? I just want to see... Will they crown him?
Jeez!
Wait.
Jeez! Esh. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a crazy battle. Right here live. Dice versus KBA. I do not feel like I would want to be one of the judges. This is going to be so close for you guys to call, but you got to make a decision. So, moving on to the next round. But before I do that, one more time.
What?
Just crush that. Go and make a decision. So we're going to go to our judges who have given a second to think about it. Moving on to the next round. One more time. 1 for Dice, 2 for KBA. Judges,
It's got to be 5-0, but every time I say it's 5-0, it's like 4-1 because one person's like friends with somebody or something. It's got to be 4-1. And I've learned from the past that if it turns out it's KBA, I'll just say fuck Beatbox and forget about it. It's obviously Dice, though.
This is why you're here.
Wait, what's the numbers?
1 for Dice.
1 for
2
Dice.
for KBA. Judges, this is why you're here. You got to make the tough decisions. I say the 3. Y'all say the 2 and the 1. Judges, 1 for Dice, 2 for KBA. Moving on to the next round right here. Online World Beatbox Championship. I say the 3. Y'all say the 2 and the 1 in 3.
We see 3 1s and a dice and an X. Did I call it 4-1? These bullshit judges, 4-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, split decision, but it goes to Dice. Give it.
Did I not call it? When it's 100% 5 to nut, when it's 5-0, it's never a 5-0. It's always 4-1 because like somebody's like knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. There we go. So what happens when I say I'm not gonna do shit that I'm gonna do or whatever? If we get a 40, sorry, I should be talking 40-minute reaction. I'm gonna chop this up. Well, I'm not gonna chop it up, but my trolling at the beginning, I'm gonna leave it on here and I'm gonna release it as a separate troll video because I think there's some stupid shit in there and it should be fun. So let me write down with my colored pen. Sorry, that's black. Black is a color, but you know what I mean. A different color than the color I've been using. Fun fact, most colors are colors. Troll. Intro. So there we go. I just spent a majority of my life on this reaction, and I was so ready to be gone that I ripped my lapel mic off, and I had to hold it in my hand. You're hearing this one live, but this one's in post. Both valuable. Both valuable. But see, if I do this, I'm still the same volume to you live people, but now you guys later, you're like, what happened to his voice? And now it's the same. But if you're live, it's been unchanged the whole time. It's called physics. I think it's called physics. I'm fucking done with this. What's going on there? Sorry, there's too many comments. I have to react to the most important one. Alexandra says, I love your hair. Did anyone ever tell you that you're like sharper than average? You know, there's more to you than what people see. You're also very intelligent. Because my hair is dope. Thank you. Fun fact about my hair. I can't really see it. I can only see it when I edit the videos. It's really for you. It's for you. It's for not, you know, it's not for me. It's for the compliments, for the ego. Like when you say it looks good, I'm like, oh, my hair looks good. But I can't really see it. So thanks for making me think that the hair that I can't see is fucking dope. Fucking goes a long way. Also, shout out to my lapel mic not being on so I can actually do this without punching a fucking microphone into my chest. Life is fucking good sometimes. Later, take care of yourself out there. Right. It is only 12:09, and we've managed to watch a flamenco guitar player. We've trolled some reactors, and then I roasted KBA while Dice also roasted him. Yeah. No, I'm not into the live stream. No, I'm taking a fucking break, dude. Gotta, like as they say in the good book, alcohol does not drink itself. Unless you have roommates. I'm like, I don't know where it went. I guess it drank itself. But I'm gonna go drink my own fucking alcohol. I'm gonna put in my fucking earbuds. So maybe this time I'm actually gonna get to hear what you're hearing. We can try that. Where? Where the fuck is the music? Where's the fucking music? Oh, it's up here. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Boom, this one. Oh, sorry, you can't see any of this. Ooh. Yeah. I'm also wanting to be kind of chill. So let's see, does this work on both? Will I hear it on both? Nope. Oh, nope, you're just listening to it by yourself. I have to go listen to it somewhere else. Fuck me. My earbuds are silent.
Sino ang magagalang mahal kita? Sino ang maglalahad ng nagdarama? Bakit hindi alam kung bakit lagi sa akin lumalapit kahit minsan ako'y nagkulang? Sino ang pinagmulan ng pag-ibig? Sino ang nagagaw ng iyong sandaling? Bakit hindi alam kung bakit laging sa akin lumalapit kahit minsan ako'y nagkulang? Patuloy kong hahanapin kahulugan ng pag-ibig at habang buhay na mag-isa. Sino ang karapat-dapat kong mahalin? Sino ang pagtutulan ko na 평행을 맞추네 리밋 없이 끝까지 갈게 Do it again baby 어디 봐 주의 신경 쓰지 마 어디가 좀 더 내 옆으로 와 어차피 너는 날 못 떠나 확실하게 baby 시선을 느낄 때 오묘해진 네 눈빛은 한없이 깊어져 우아하게 날 푸른 손짓에 날 맡길 때 우리 사이 한없이 깊어져 넌 내게만 떠날게 난 항상 너에게만 향할 테니까 넌 지금만 생각해 조금 더 솔직해져도 되니까 Now focus on me
What happened? Why did the chat die? Y'all aren't talking? That's like so sad. Oh, Shauna showed up. Yeah, Just Two. One of the best fucking songs ever. Focus on Me. Love, dude, just can't. I first heard that song like a year and a half ago. I still listen to it all the time. And I still stand by, it's the only Just Two song that I think is awesome. I listened to the album, like scrolling, I didn't do reactions to it, but I scrolled through it. And it's just this one song that just fucking nails me every time. I was about to say, joke's on you, I already did K-pop. But no, I just listened to K-pop a bunch in between reactions. My day is good. Little, like, I went to bed early and got up earlier than I normally do, so I'm a little fatigued, but that's good. That's actually good, because that will drive me hopefully to go to bed earlier and be more rested. That is the goal. It's this weird thing. Maybe it's not weird, and maybe it's not even interesting. It's interesting to me because it's my life, which is when I was like really, so I very often, I've said on numerous videos, I take walks, even short walks, 15 minutes, 20-minute walks, really help me if I just don't listen to any music or anything, and I just walk and I just think. And I realized, like, out of everything that's going on, I think maybe the best change that can happen for me is to learn how to fucking go to bed. And I have my Fitbit log of when I've been going to sleep and stuff. And so for like 6 weeks, 8 weeks in there, like I have been going to bed at fucking 5, 6 in the morning every single day. My resting heart rate has gradually getting higher and higher. It's like 15 beats per minute higher than it was 2 months ago. So my body is obviously not liking it. My recovery is not as good. And if I can just fix that, I think that's more important. I think it's more important than anything else. More important than reactions or videos or having fun. But my tendency, right, is to just disregard all of that. Which right now, I'm going to tell you my tendency, and I'm going to give into it. My tendency right now is I'm going, you know what? I should go mix some of that seltzer Budweiser with some vodka and have a shot, and then do a K-pop video. But it is only 12:20, so we are very, very much ahead of schedule. It's just, dear diary, I wish I went to bed earlier. And the diary's like, well, you fucking idiot, just go to bed earlier. True diary, thank you for telling me it like it is. Yeah, dude, sleep is its own fucking monster to figure out and get right. Plus, almost every badass that I've listened to, like as far as whatever, career shit, money, whatever their thing is, almost every single person who I'm like, that person is just, like, they're on top of it. They all have ridiculously precise sleep schedules. My favorite is Jocko Willink. Willink? Let's see if we can pull it up here. I don't know if I'm logged in on Twitter. We can try. fucking cancer in my throat here. Instagram. Will my Instagram pull up? I've never tried this with you guys. Will it work? Can I pull up Instagram? Am I still logged in? Will you see my password? Maybe. You know, I don't know. This page isn't working. I think that also is kind of reminiscent of life. Hold on. Let me save this track in Ableton and close that out. This page isn't working. Okay, there we go. No, I don't want notifications. Hey, it's my buddy Steve. What's up, Steve? Jocko. This guy's page is kind of maybe the most boring page, but also the most badass when you realize that he is... Sorry. You might not care about any of this. So when I'm saying, like, oh, this is cooler than this and cooler than this, like maybe you don't care about any of it. So obviously there was... I don't know how you feel about any of this stuff. I'm just retelling it. So obviously, way back, we had the Osama bin Laden raid with the SEAL team, right? That was its own thing, and people put out a book. There's also the Sniper movie, where there's the guy who had a movie based on his life, where he's the sniper. Jocko was the commander of that troop. He didn't make a movie. He didn't put out a book about any of that shit because he wasn't concerned about any of that. He just wanted to like train people to be like efficient at what they do. But all these guys who have movies that came out in the last decade, he was there. He was the person in charge, like on a team of 8, a team of 10, a team of 12. And I learned about Jocko through the Joe Rogan podcast. And this guy is so absurd. Here's his Instagram. Look at this. This is what I love. Look at his watch. Y'all can see this? 4:32, 3:12, 3:49, 4:31. When he gets up in the morning, he takes a picture of his watch and posts it. And he goes and works out for an hour and a half. So like, he's like, I'm up at 3, whatever. Let's take the average. 3:12, 3:50, 4:31. What's the average of all those? Maybe 3:50? So it's like 3:50 a.m. he gets up, goes to the gym, works out for an hour and a half, right? So he's like back home at what, 5:30 in the morning? And he's married and he has kids. That's just mind-blowing to me. And I heard him talk about it the other day, I don't know, a month or two ago, when someone was asking him, okay, so how does it actually work with the kids and the wife? Like, how does it actually take place? And he goes, actually, this is something people don't think about. He's like, you might think that like I'm so badass that I'm just going to do whatever I do and fuck the consequences. And he's like, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. Like, if I fuck with my wife, it's not going to work out. And if I fuck with my kids, it's not going to work out. And he goes, so when I go to bed, before I go to bed, he goes, I make a list in my head of everything I need tomorrow. Then I go get all of that shit. I get a gym bag. I get my shoes, my socks, underwear, everything I'm going to need for the next day. And I put it by the front door. And he goes, when I wake up at these watch times, 3:50, 3:12, 4:30, he goes, I keep my alarm really low. So like it wakes me up. It doesn't wake my wife up. I roll out of bed. I tiptoe to the front of the house. And I grab all my shit by the front door. And I'm gone. He's like, because I can't wake them up. I can't fuck with them to do what I'm doing. And he goes, so like I sneak out of the house at 3:50 in the morning, go work out for 2 hours, come back at 5:30. Usually they're not up yet, but I've already got 2 hours of a workout in, and I'm already focused on my day. And it's like, to me, that is a bad motherfucker. I mean, you can substitute in workout for music or whatever you want to substitute, but like someone that's that ingrained to be like, I'm not going to use the people around me as an excuse. I'm going to make sure I don't fuck with them, and I'm going to make sure I get what I want to get done. And basically, I'm finished before they wake up. I'm going to go do my own thing, and I'm going to come home before they've even woke. What? I'll tell you this. I believe if I could do that, I mean, I think I could, but I don't know if I would or if I will. But I think if I could do that, like if I was someone that woke up at 3:30 in the morning, dude, I'm a millionaire. Like not a millionaire, A million every year. How about that? I think if I woke up at 3:30 in the morning every day, a million every year, no question. But I like my vices. I like my problems. I'm in love with my vices. Yeah, Hammer Dwarf. Listen, Jomez in the background. Homez, Jomez, whatever. Yeah. I love some disc golf. That's its own thing, man. I still have a whole bag full of fucking disc golf shit. But I love your hair too, Renata. Except for I can't see your hair. So maybe I don't love it. Hold on. Angels are calling me. Hold on. Angels? I don't know what angels sound like. Like that. I'll be right back. No, it's not nature's call. It is not nature's call at all. And let's also throw in one anecdote. No, I don't think I'll chop this up and make this separate. We're just talking. I when I was trying to do something like really intense, when I was like 19, and I really had some like crazy thoughts of some shit that I might want to do involving medical school and Ivy Leagues and shit like that. And I just wanted to know like what type of workload I could handle. And it is to me, it's the most intense thing that I've ever done personally. Is I made a semester from hell with just the hardest fucking classes I could find. And for 16 weeks, I only slept 6 days a week. For 16 weeks in a row, I did not sleep on Sunday nights. The whole semester. Sunday nights were like you start Sunday, you work through all your shit, and then I would be finishing lab reports and reviews and shit. And then that was it. For 16 weeks, I did not sleep on Sundays. I made it through and passed all the courses and everything. And at the end of that, I was like, I don't want to work this hard. Like, no, this is like kind of crazy. But I did it. And it's kind of nice to know that about yourself, that you can pull off something like that. Could I do it now? I don't know. Actually, I do know this. There's no way I could drink the amount of alcohol I'm drinking now and do that. That I know is impossible. That is, there's no chance in fucking hell. I would need to be probably like almost 100% sober to pull off sleeping 6 days a week. And I probably need to add an hour to each night I was sleeping. Hey, but thank God we don't have to do that. We don't have to like deal with those things. Am I sober right now? Do you know me? Am I sober? Am I sober? Do birds have feathers? Wait, no, that's the wrong way to say that. Sorry. Doesn't work. Of course I'm not fucking sober. What? What? No. Okay, let's cross some shit off this list that happened. That's done. That's done. Oh, I don't know what I'm actually like happy about to do. Fuck, y'all. Dude, I'm sorry. Like, there's nothing on this list that I'm really excited about, and so there's something that I haven't looked into. And that's what we're gonna do. Tool. I love Tool. I feel like I'm doing an intro right now, which is weird because that should be on the actual intro. But Tool has an album that's like relatively new. Hey, what's up, people in here? I've not heard the new Tool album, but it's probably like a year old or something. New Tool. Oh shit. Oh my god, these songs are long. But Tool, I trust Tool. Fuck. No, alright, y'all get ready to not enjoy any of this. Inoculum? Really? I'm a year behind? That's kind of nuts. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Like maybe you'll enjoy this. I haven't heard it. I love Tool, but I've avoided the entire new album, and now I'm like a year behind, which is kind of nice. You know, it's like a it's like a series you didn't get to, and so you can binge watch the whole thing. I was like on Breaking Bad, dude. On Breaking Bad, I didn't get into Breaking Bad until like, I don't even know, season 5 or something. So it's kind of delicious. This will be the last reaction. No matter what, this is the last reaction. We might go over Twitch, we might do something else, but this is the last one. Because I'm learning to set goals and boundaries. Goals and boundaries, you know what I mean? Maybe not boundaries, just goals. I'm also pretty excited that it's 10 minutes long. Intro time. What's up, person that likes Tool or clicked by accident? I love Tool. I've seen Tool twice in concert. My first time seeing Tool in concert was at Bonnaroo when it was Tool and the Police headlining. The Police! Maybe you don't care about that. But the Police and fucking Tool, that brought me to music festivals, and it was just absolutely amazing. No, that wasn't my first time seeing Tool. Sorry. Take that back. My first time seeing Tool was in Charlotte, North Carolina. But then when Tool was playing and the Police had reunited, never mind, you get it. But I'd never listened to anything off the new album. It's been a year. I've been saving it, you know, because like you make videos, you're like, oh, I'll do it on video. So like, I don't know how good it's gonna be. But dude, Tool is fucking amazing. And let's just start off with that. I don't care if this song sucks. Tool is fucking amazing. But I don't think it's gonna suck. But it is 10 minutes. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do for 10 minutes. Knowing me, I'm just gonna like look off into the distance and listen. If it's 10 minutes, like that means it's like nuts or whatever. Let's do it. Let's fucking go. Oh, if I didn't say it enough, I'm saying it again. This is the first song off the new album that I've heard, because I've not listened to the new album at all because of blah, 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 blah. The timing feels fucked up. I'm so fucked up that I'm not sure I can count it, but the timing actually, even though it's like this old like kind of cello thing going on, I feel like that even the timing is irregular, but I can't back that up because I can't count it properly. And fucking here comes the tablas. If I know Tool, we're about to die. Like, I said the timing sounds fucked up, and all of a sudden tablas comes in with the right, and then all of a sudden I'm like, well, the only thing that's going to happen next is at some point in the next minute or two, the entire band's going to come in and do exactly what's been happening to us, but they're going to do it like super huge. Like, I kind of don't want to hit play. Like, this is one of these things where, like, I just don't want to hit play. Like, I just want to think about old Tool. Boom, da 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 da, boom, da 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 da. That's my impression of 24, 6, and 2. But, you know. This almost reminds me of like shit off of like Undertow, man. But the drums is Carrie on the drums, dude. Holy shit. Really, it's Well, I don't want to give like all the love to percussion, but damn, I would say like 70% percussion.
All that I'm to do, calculating steps away from you. My own, my choices glowing through delusion from mania. Exhale, expel, recast my tale. We might allegorical analogy. All control. You poison.
So it's very much this thing that is common, I think, overseas, but maybe not so common over here, which is we have this droning going on the root and the fifth, and then we have these lines going on in the bass and in the guitar and in the vocals, where we're just kind of painting this drone sound. How would you... Dude, I'm like way too fucked up to do a good example of this. But that's no reason not to try, right? That's no reason not to give it a fucking chance. Well, I don't want that guitar. I don't want an electric guitar. I don't want that bass. What do I have? Oh, there's an acoustic over there. Hold up. It's probably the acoustic is probably the best chance I have of making this make sense. Is that so? If you're playing on like a note, okay. So like if we're like whatever we're on. Wait, we're in drop D. Okay, so if we're like playing an A, we go from the fifth. Assuming everything's tuned, right, then we can play in a certain... the only real note is the bass note. And so we can choose to make it whatever we want. We can make it major, minor, whatever you want. So we could make it like... major or minor. But there's a lot of other things we can do in there. So like, right, the only real note is the bass note. Everything else is being layered on top. So you can make it happy if you want. What's happy here? Very happy. Versus maybe something sadder. Kind of bluesy. Versus something Middle Eastern. Right? So the only real note is this. And it's the least of everything. It's one single note. And then everything else is getting put on top of that. Plus, there's this rhythmic matrix of fucking percussion going on, which is just fucking absurd. It's just gorgeous. So we really have the anchoring of the pedal tone, and then we have the rhythm that is developing amongst the percussion instruments, and then we have the superimposed music of what's going on with the guitar and the vocals, because you don't separate between guitar and vocals. They're both instruments. So when Maynard is singing, he's putting a set of sounds on top of that bass note, and the guitar player is putting a set of sounds on top of that bass note, and the bass player is even putting a set of sounds on top of that because he's droning that same low note, but he's also putting things on top of that. So you have three different people that are just stacking sounds on top of this drone. Boom, 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 boom. And usually the drone is the root and the fifth. So in that case, if I'm playing A, then my drone is an A and an E kind of stacking up, which is really common in like super, Indian or Asian, Southeast Asian music. And it's just kind of fucking hypnotizing and amazing. And I don't know if you liked any of that, and I kind of don't give a fuck. Yeah, I guess fuck y'all. I don't think this was for y'all. I think this one's for me. I maybe one of the reasons I didn't actually listen to this before now was I was kind of afraid that it wouldn't be Tool. I was afraid, like, because Tool is in my top 3 artists of all time as far as like live performances. The other 2 would make you, I don't know, maybe make you second guess. My top 3, no specific order. My top 3 studio albums and bands that I've seen live. So you have to have both. I've loved your albums and seen you live. My top 3 are Jamiroquai, which is disco funk, Radiohead, which is like experimental ambient rock, and Tool, which is very much, I don't know what you want to put on it, like heavy progressive rock or something. And all 3 of them always blow my mind. But now it's gotten to this point where they're on such a pedestal in my head that I kind of get afraid to hear new stuff because maybe I'll be disappointed and they won't be that band that I remember. And so I have not heard the new Tool. And it took fucking 27,000 years for the next album to come out. But yeah, it turns out Tool is still Tool. And I guess on a reaction, at least the way I treat reactions is like a lot of times I like to explain things that I hear. And what I hear when it comes to Tool is that I'm a dumbass. That's what I hear. I hear that there's so much going on. Some of the musical elements, as I was showing the guitar, there's some tiny snippets I hear. But the actual composition is so much more complex and more involved in that really I'm just grabbing crumbs. The actual interplay between all the instruments and the rhythms that are going on, I'm like a baby. I'm a baby attempting to like find something to say about it. And I'm a baby who knows I like that shiny thing. You know, I cry, I get this milk, I get whatever, but I don't have yet the words to describe what is happening. And it would be number one, be fake. It would be fake to tell you that I understood what's going on. I don't understand what's going on. I understand what's going on. What I do understand is what I understood on every other Tool album, which is this shit is fucking complete fire. And no matter how many times I hear something like this, when I say something like this, I mean other Tool songs. I don't mean other bands. I mean other Tool songs. I hear this aggression, but yet also it's meditative to me. It's actually peaceful, but it's aggressive because all of these parts are, I feel like they always start, I mean, not every song is the same, but I feel like they kind of start together and then they branch out into their own fucking orbits and then they come back. And only they know, like not only them, I'm sure there's other like brilliant people who figured it out or something, but they know how to go off. They know like how they're going, like all of a sudden the drummer's in this time signature and the bassist is in this time signature, and is Maynard even thinking about that, or is he just singing on top of the things? And they go off into these crazy faraway lands, and then they come back and they land right back. And it's like, how the fuck, man? And how, it's not only how crazy it is, but like, how do you make me love it? And I love it. And now I'm excited. Like, I'm excited to hear the rest of this album a year late. Yeah, man. Fucking pretty amazing. Pretty fucking amazing. And that's all I have to say about that. I'm out of here. I might see you on Twitch in a little bit. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll remember to refresh the page if that happens. Fucking Tool. God damn, that was fun. That was so fun. Later.